Muhammad continues the N.J. Dawood translation of Al-Quran. I will have some comment and adjustments. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful, Allah will bring to nothing the deeds of those who disbelieve and debar others from his path. As for the faithful who do good works and believe in what is revealed to Muhammad, which is the truth from their Lord, he will forgive them their sins and ennoble their state. So there doesn't have to be an intercessor. You just have to believe aright and try to do good. That is because the unbelievers follow falsehood, while the faithful follow the truth from their Lord. Thus Allah lays down for mankind their rules of conduct. When you meet the unbelievers in the battlefield, strike off their heads, and when you have laid them low, bind your captives firmly, then grant them their freedom, or take ransom from them until war shall lay down her burdens. Now see, they're approaching you with war, and that's where that happens. They're approaching you with the battle for your life or whatever. It's not that you're cutting the fingers or the necks or whatever. And just like Surah 8, 12, again, no one's chopping off heads because these are non-Muslims or they're being, that's how we punish criminals, or even though, I'm definitely supportive of the death penalty. The shall you do had Allah willed, he could himself have punished them, but he has ordained it thus that he might test you, the one by the other. As for those who are slain in the cause of Allah, he will not allow their works to perish. He will vouchsafe them guidance and ennoble their state. He will admit them to the paradise he has made known to them. Believers, if you help Allah, Allah will help you and make you strong. But the unbelievers shall be consigned to perdition. He will bring their deeds to nothing because they have abhorred his revelations. He will frustrate their works. Have they never journeyed through the land and seen what was the end of those who have gone before them? Allah destroyed them utterly. A similar fate awaits the unbelievers because Allah is the protector of the faithful. Because the unbelievers have no protector, Allah will admit those who embrace the true faith and do good works to gardens watered by running streams. The unbelievers take their fill of pleasure and eat as cattle eat, but the fire shall be their home. How many cities were mightier than your own city, which has cast you out? We destroyed them all, and there was none to help them. Can he who follows the guidance of his Lord be compared to him who is led by his desires and whose foul deeds seem fair to him? This is the paradise which the righteous have been promised. Therein shall flow rivers of water undefiled, and rivers of milk forever fresh, rivers of wine delectable to those that drink it, and rivers of clarified honey. They shall eat therein of every fruit and receive forgiveness for their Lord. Is this like the lot of those who shall abide in hell forever and drink scalding water, which will tear their bowels? Some of them indeed listen to you, but no sooner do they leave your presence than they ask those endowed with knowledge. What did he say just now? Such are the men whose hearts are sealed by Allah and who follow their base desires. As for those who follow the right path, he will increase their guidance and show them the way to righteousness. Are they waiting for the hour of doom to overtake them unawares? Its portents have already come. How else will they be warned when it does overtake them? Know that there is no deity but Allah. Implore him to forgive your sins and to forgive the true believers, men and women. Allah knows your busy haunts and resting places. The faithful say, if only a chapter were revealed. But when a forthright chapter is revealed and war is mentioned in it, you see the infirm of heart looking towards you as though they are feigning away for fear of death. Yet obedience and courteous speech would become them more. Indeed, should war be decided upon, it would be better for them to be true to God. And so this passage here, it mentions it twice. So there's like the ceiling and the floor. And we see with the suar, whether we're using the word surah, the singular, or suar, the plural, It's almost like it forms an 8-sided building with a ceiling and a floor with this ninth verse. And thematically, it's like it goes from the cross quarter of summer, in August, to the cross quarter midsummer, and then it forms the ceiling and the floor. I mean, that's just a flowery way to think about the chapter, but as far as seasonal themes, that's kind of it. Breaks down like that. If you renounce the faith, you would surely do evil in the land and violate the ties of blood. Such are those on whom Allah has laid his curse, leaving them deaf and sightless. Will they not ponder on all Quran? Are there locks upon their hearts? Those who return to unbelief after guidance has been revealed to them are seduced by Satan and inspired by him. And that is because they say to those who abhor the word of Allah, we shall obey you in some matters. Allah knows their secret talk. What will they do when the angels carry off their souls, striking their faces and their backs? That is because they follow what has incurred the wrath of Allah and abhor what pleases him. He will surely bring their works to nothing. Now, the criminal punishments, Islam does not call for the, it's the beating isn't of the face. Or do the feeble-hearted think that Allah will not reveal their malice? If we please, we could point them out to you, and you would recognize them promptly by their looks, but you will surely know them from the tenor of their works. Allah has knowledge of all your actions. We shall put you to the proof until we know the valiant and the resolute among you, and test all that has been said about you. The unbelievers who debar others from the path of Allah and disobey the apostle after they have seen the light shall in no way harm Allah. He will bring their works to nothing. Believers, obey Allah and obey the apostle, and let not your labors come to nothing. Those that disbelieve and debar others from Allah's path and in the end die unbelievers shall not be shown forgiveness by Allah. Therefore do not falter or sue for peace. When you have gained the upper hand, Allah is on your side and will not grudge you the reward of your labors. The life of this world is but a sport and pastime. He will reward you if you believe in him and guard yourselves against evil. He does not ask for all your wealth. If he demanded all and strongly pressed you, you would grow niggardly, stingy. And this would show your malice. You are called upon to give in the cause of Allah. Some among you are ungenerous, yet whoever is ungenerous to this cause is ungenerous to himself. Indeed, Allah does not need you, but you need him. If you pay no heed, he will replace you by others who shall bear no resemblance to yourselves. And no resemblance to themselves, huh? Yeah, so see, it's not about lineage. A lot of people try to make religion like it's some this is for Arabs, or this is for Jews, or maybe Semites as a whole, or Middle Easterners or Chinese, or no, it's for everyone.